dolls, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fragrance video. I'm going to be sharing 5 fragrances which I feel are a must-have for winter. This video is a bit too late because we are about a month, actually we're about maybe a week, 2 weeks out of winter in South Africa, because we are at the beginning of spring. It is still cold, but we are officially out of winter. Therefore, I feel like these fragrances are not specifically or mainly winter fragrances. I just prefer to use them in winter, but I do use them on some cool summer or spring days or nights. And fragrance is personal, so use these as you prefer. So basically based on your mood, the event that you're attending, and the day. But like I said, I do feel like they work best in winter. And please do not mind my appearance. I'm literally filming this the day before I have to upload it. I've honestly had a rough week. This was going to be the second week without an upload, and I just thought, you know what, let me just force myself to put a video out. So that is the reason I am literally filming it the night before. It is, I think, past 10, and clearly I'm in my pajamas and barefaced. But again, this is a fragrance video, so it's not about how I look. So without wasting any time, let's just get into this video. So these fragrances are not in any specific order. So the first fragrance is going to be Jimy Choo I Want You Forever. This is what it looks like, and I am going to try to just include the notes of each fragrance on the side of the screen. So like I said, this is Jimy Choo I Want You Forever. It is a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance. It is feminine, and it is the best fragrance for date night in my opinion. I think this is the only cherry fragrance that I have in my collection, but the cherry is not so prominent that it will literally be the only thing that you smell. But I absolutely love this fragrance. So a lot of people compare this to the Carolina Herrera, the one in the red bottle. Not sure what the name is, but one thing that makes this stick out for me is the cherry and the bitter almond combo. I'm honestly absolutely in love with this fragrance. It is just a stunning fragrance, and it is so well blended, especially for the price, because this is not, I think this was 2000 something rand for a 100 ml bottle, so that is quite affordable. The bottle also looks stunning as well. So yeah, that is the first fragrance that I am going to recommend. I absolutely love and would recommend this fragrance. So up next we have the very controversial Black Opium by YSL. This is what it looks like. Comes with this stunning, slim, sexy bottle. You either love or hate this fragrance. There's honestly no in between. So this is a dark and mysterious yet sweet scent. It is a warm, spicy, smoky and sultry sexy girl fragrance. I honestly definitely also recommend this for date night, not only for winter. I feel like this is one of my favorite fragrances. This is just a sexy, confident, sexy girl fragrance. You get sniffs of vanilla, coffee and tobacco in the best way possible. I honestly don't care that a lot of people find this to be overhyped and boring, because like I said, it's one of my favorite fragrances. I just feel like it is popular for a reason, and this will definitely and always get you compliments. So I definitely do recommend this, and that is YSL Black Opium. So I did say that these are not in any specific order, but if you've been on the channel for a while, you do know that the next fragrance is one of my favorite fragrances. To be honest, if these were in order, this would be my #1 fragrance, and that is YSL Libre Intense. This is what it looks like. It comes in this gorgeous bottle, and the juice is like a dark sort of brown brandy color. This is literally one of the sexiest fragrances out there for women. A lot of people do have mixed reviews about the Libre collection, but I absolutely love YSL Libre Intense. I have smelled the other flankers. They do, not all of them. I've not smelled the original and the one in the silverish bottle, but I've smelled the other two, and they do smell very similar to this, just that the lavender is, I don't know how to say it. You get the lavender in Basically, I feel like the percentage of the lavender is not the same in each of the fragrances. I think that's what I was trying to say. So this has powerful notes of orange blossom, lavender, tonka bean, and vanilla. This is a very difficult fragrance to describe, but it smells sexy, sweet, powerful, and commanding. It's a fragrance that I would recommend for someone that is very confident. A lot of people describe the lavender in here as very soapy, but I feel like that's one of the things that I do love about this fragrance. Like, one of the things that I love about how it smells. So that lavender soapiness and the booziness in this fragrance is just what does it for me. So I love this fragrance, and this is also a compliment getter. So up next we have a very sweet, juicy, mouth-watering, rosy Turkish delight scent, and that is obviously Roses Vanille from Mancera. This is a very creamy, vanilla, soft, feminine rose fragrance. So this is one of the very few high quality fragrances that you can get at its price. So basically this is a entry level niche fragrance. I wouldn't say this fragrance is a safe blind buy because a lot of people do have quite mixed feelings about this fragrance, but I absolutely love it. It is a very sweet, jammy, rosy, vanilla, Turkish delightish rose scent. I have said this before, it reminds me of the cocktail that you get at Tasha's. I think it's the Turkish delight cocktail that you get from Tasha's, but it is a very sweet, syrupy rose and vanilla fragrance. It is a very unique and seductive fragrance. It also has great and long-lasting power. So yeah, I love this fragrance and I definitely would recommend it. You don't see much of a dent in this fragrance because this is a 120 milliliter bottle, and I do have a bit of a collection of fragrances, so I don't get to use it as much, but I absolutely love this and I would recommend. So lastly we have Crystal Noir from Versace. I personally have a love and hate relationship with this fragrance because on some days the spiciness just takes over, but those are normally days where I just lay it with a very sweet vanilla fragrance, and that normally calms the spiciness down. However, on other days I do smell the creamy coconutty scent that a lot of people describe, but honestly not all the time. And luckily that is what I'm getting at the moment, that very sweet, creamy, lactonic sort of coconut scent. Overall, I do love this fragrance, and that is the reason I'm still keeping it in my collection. It is a very spicy, dark, mysterious, and seductive fragrance. This is a fragrance that would be great for special occasions, even for date nights, and I personally feel like as much as this does have coconut in it, and coconut mostly works for summer, this personally for me works more for winter, but I do wear it on some summer days. This is a very unique fragrance and it is a definite compliment getter. It opens up spicy with a very strong floral and musk note, but it does dry down to be a very creamy lactonic sort of coconut smell. And like I said, that is honestly the smell that I like, but I don't get it on most days. But this is overall a very lovely fragrance. I do love it, even though I do have a love and hate relationship with it. I do overall love the fragrance and I would highly recommend it. Although I would recommend that you try it on your skin first, because it honestly does not work with a lot of people's skin, or a lot of people do not like it. So I wouldn't say it's a safe blind buy, but however I do recommend this fragrance. And a lot of people do like this fragrance as much as some don't, but a lot of people do love this fragrance. And that unfortunately brings us to the end of our video. Those are the 5 fragrances that I had to recommend. Like I said, I do prefer these in winter, however I do use them in summer as well, so take them with a grain of salt. So yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you dolls enjoyed it. Please do not forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and I will see you dolls in probably next week's vlogs.